everyone. This is going to be my first official video that I hopefully post on YouTube. It's going to be documenting my tummy tuck journey. So, I'm going to talk about my experiences so far, how I found my plastic surgeon, talk about my consultations, and all that other fun stuff I've been doing so far, and show you this. So, if you're thinking about having this surgery or already starting to look at doctors, I would recommend that you go to at least 4 different plastic surgeons to get a feel for how they do it. Because there's so many different ways. Some have drains, some have no drains, some have one drain, which is what I'm going to have. It's just one. I had some good consultations and some bad ones. I went to 8, yeah, like I was saying, I went to 8, and the worst experience I had was with a doctor. His name was Dr. Swale, and so I had to drive all the way out there. I ended up waiting about 45 minutes to an hour before he actually got called back into the room, and then he didn't have me change into a gown or anything. He was just like, lift up your shirt, pull down your pants, let's look at the problem area, which I just found really unprofessional. So, and then he bickered about where the scar would go. Oh, so I guess I'm going to show you. I had preeclampsia with my daughter, so I gained a lot of weight. I got all the way up to 220 pounds. And so I'm like 175-ish now. And, you know, I'm 21, so this is just awful. I mean, look at my belly button. Seriously, it looks like a butthole. Like, it's like that scene in Click when he, like, takes this flap of skin and just starts, like, flapping it around. Like, that's what I look like. And it's just like, you're gonna just take it and just pinch it and pull it. And you can tell the muscle's all messed up, because, like, right here, it's all bulged out. It's like this little whoop, and it's all bulged out right here. And if I bend over, it just gets worse. It's hideous. It's disgusting. I hate it. It is seriously the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I hate it so much. But, yeah, so we bickered about where the scar would go. He said he would bring the scar to here. And I had already been to some consultations, and they all said they would take it out to here. You know, so they could get, like, this part right here. So, after that happened, I was like, okay, thank you for your time, I'm just gonna leave. Because that was awful. And, I went to a doctor named Bath, which was fine. They saw me in time, everything was good, until I had some, follow-up questions for the lady. And she would not answer any of my questions unless it was about money. So once again, I was like, thank you for your time, I'm gonna leave. So that was just awful. The doctor I have now, his name is Dr. Garnian. He is amazing. Like, I can't even tell you. His staff is amazing, he's amazing. He has the artist eye, because you wanna try to lead towards getting a doctor who has really good eye for art. It helps you, you know, curve out and get better results. So he has an artist eye, and he's a nice guy. Nothing bad on his record or anything. And his coordinator, Valerie, she was amazing. If I had questions about anything, she would email me back the next day, or the next business day. So if I emailed her on Saturday, she'd get back to me on Monday morning. And it was great. She's awesome. So just working with her and stuff is just also just reassuring me of, you know, the choice of where I'm going. And my surgery is next month, and I have a checkup with him in 2 weeks, because I haven't seen him in a while, so he's going to check this out, see if anything's changed. So I might try to record a little bit of that, but I'm not sure, because my mom is going to be there, and my friend, who's going to actually be taking me and dropping me off at surgery. So I don't know. If I don't do it with this upcoming visit, I'll do it on a follow-up. Because I think I have another appointment before my actual surgery. So I have 2 more appointments before my surgery next month. When you try to find a doctor, you have to decide, because the Dr. Vac, the one who I saw, who I ended up not going to, he does his tummy tucks without drains, which is something, kind of like I was saying before, it's different, and my research later showed you at least want one drain, so that's just something you want to keep in mind. Some doctors use different stitches to sew you up. Like there's a thing called barb stitches, which they don't necessarily have to tie, because they're kind of like, they barb out to the outsiding skin and they're dissolvable, and that helps you heal better. So just something to keep in mind is there's a lot of different ways out there. And they do, most doctors do quilting on your abdominal, between the muscles and your skin, to kind of like keep it down together. So it's just stuff you want to research, go to a few places and see if what you want. Maybe research how the results are on different people. But I picked my doctor. He is wonderful. I will update again soon, but let me show you again. It's just, it is insane. And my stretch marks come all the way up. This is, I think, is the biggest one I have. It comes all the way up here. And then it goes like even under, past my underwear line, which I don't know if they can get. I know all my stretch marks aren't going to go away, but I really don't care about that. It's more about this, having my body back. And I go to the gym every day, and this just doesn't change. It's just like there all the time. But it's just flaps over, and even from the side, like, I don't understand. How can having one child do this to you? And like I said, I'm only 21, so there's a lot of stuff that I can't wear. Like just these shorts. You have to buy them bigger so that, you know, they have to, because they have to fit over your roll, or you have to have it like hang out, which I mean is not good. So this is what is coming off. I am having also liposuction on my sides right here, which I didn't really understand why they do that, but it's so they can pull you tighter this way. If they suck out what's here, they can pull you tighter here. So that's also just a fun fact why they have you do liposuction. But I hope they give me one of my big concerns is what my belly button is going to look like after. Because, I mean, like like this part right here, it's like sucked in, and it's like a whole bunch of just stretch marks. So I'm curious to see how they're gonna, what it's gonna look like afterwards. Because I know sometimes the belly buttons don't always turn out that great. People have to have them revised or whatever. But, so we'll see. I mean, if that's the worst thing that happens is my belly button looks a little funky, then I really don't care. And my scar, the doctor I'm going to now, my scar is going to come all the way down here because my skin right here, I don't know if you can see all the stretch marks right here, but my skin right here is really, really, really thin. So he was telling me that if he puts it right here, there's a chance that I can have complications because of how thin my skin is underneath. So he's going to take the incision lower, which is fine with me. I get more stretch marks off that way that are down here. So that'll be nice. And if you guys have any like tips or tricks I can try at the gym to like get rid of my arm fat, or right here, I'm getting lipo too. Right here, because girls, you know what I mean. It's like that line right here that you get that's really hard to go away. I'm gonna get lipo right here and right here. But I mean, I still got it like up here and on my arms. So if you have any tips on how to get rid of that, that would be awesome. Okay, comments, questions, below. Below, people.